Hi, I'm Fook with Alpha B Group. Let's talk taxes. And today, we're going to talk about the Agusta rule. For business owners of C Corps or S Corps, it will allow you to rent your home to the business and the business will get a deduction for it, but the rent that you collect is not taxable to you. The great thing about the Agusta rule is that it doesn't really apply the same logic of taxes with other rules. For example, in most cases, if someone gets a deduction for it, then someone else is going to be paying taxes on it. With the Agusta rule, it allows the business owner to still get a deduction for the rent paid, but the rent received by the homeowner does not have to be reported for income taxes. So for the Agusta rule, it's renting out your place for 14 days or less, and you have to rent it out for the fair market value at the time that you're renting it out. So let me tell you how this Agusta rule came about. It's actually meant for rich people who live near golf courses. So this rule is named after the city Agusta in Georgia, where the Masters tournament, the golf tournament, is played every year. And the reason why golf and taxes are mixing in together is because this rule was made for people who are renting out their place during that time of the tournament, and they're renting out for a lot of money, but because they're renting out for a short period of time, they don't have to pay taxes on it. So let me show you kind of like the amount of money that's coming in where people don't have to pay taxes on it because of this Agusta rule. So according to this website, let's see, Golf Week by USA Today, usually a place that would cost $49 to rent out would now be $1,000 a night. Okay, so if you scroll down here, for example, the Echo Suite on Clawson Road, normally priced at $89 a night, is now listed for $793 a night during the tournament dates. And this is for probably a lower end hotel room. But if you look at the 2021 Masters ticket stuff and the travel itinerary, if you look at this, look at 2021 Masters Echo Suite is now actually $1,495 a night. A DoubleTree Hilton is $1,815 a night. So the houses around a golf course, they're usually really nice. So you could probably rent it out for about $1,500 to even $2,000 a night. But let's just say it's $1,500 a night and you rent it out for 10 days. That's $15,000 that the person received and doesn't have to pay taxes on it. So for my clients, they don't really own homes in Augusta, Georgia, but they do have a business or they live in an area where there's a high traffic of maybe an event that's coming out. A common example would be Comic-Con in San Diego, or maybe you live in a city that the Super Bowl is hosting in. So I'm going to start talking about the business owners and what they need to do to kind of take advantage of this Agusta rule. So for business owners, you just got to make sure that your business has actually a separate office that it usually runs in, and then you have your home that's separate from the business. And what you're going to want to do is use your home to host certain things like shareholders meeting, client appreciation events, meetings for other employees, and company parties. So as long as you're holding one of these events once a month, then you'll be able to utilize this rule. So say, for example, in February, you're going to want to host a company party that you invite all your employees to there. Maybe in February, you're going to do a client appreciation event. You're going to invite clients to your home. Maybe in March, you're going to have a shareholders meeting. So for each of these events, you could have the business pay you rent. So on average, I think for the Bay Area, $200 a night is fair. So each time you rent out your home for business use of these events, you could charge the business rent. The business will get a deduction for the rent, and you, as a homeowner, you do not have to pay taxes on what you receive. So doing this once a month, that's 12 times. You can actually do it 2 more times, so that's a total of 14 times you could do for the whole year. At $200 a month, that's $2,800 that you could receive tax-free. And the business gets a $2,800 deduction. Now, I understand this isn't the same as the Agusta rent that you could charge near the golf course, but actually the $2,800 is helpful because it could save you about $1,200 in taxes. So remember, to do this, you're going to need to follow some certain rules as well. One is you should create a general contractor agreement between the business and you as a homeowner, saying that you agree to rent it out for one night to the business. Make sure you show the date of you renting it out, the amount that they're paying, and the business name. And what's also important is that you're going to want the business to write you out a check for this. Remember, you got to show a paper trail that the transaction is actually happening. And this is great for people who are living in areas that are hosting a special event like Comic-Con in San Diego, or maybe if you're lucky enough to live in a city that's hosting a Super Bowl. So if you live in one of these areas, take advantage of the Agusta rule as well. So people who live in cities that are hosting a Super Bowl, you can make a lot of money and not pay any taxes on it. Here's an example of when the Super Bowl was held in Miami this past year. Okay, so willing to pay $40,000 a night for a hotel for Super Bowl, and it's available. But if you scroll down, there is a section that talks about, let me see. So here, a room at the guitar-shaped Hard Rock Hotel goes for $349 before the game. Remember, it's before the game, it was $349. And then it skyrockets to $2,000 a night on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night during the Super Bowl weekend. And in general, that's the Agusta rule. Hopefully business owners could take advantage of this now and understand that, hey, this is a great kind of tax loophole to take advantage of. I encourage you to talk taxes with other people. And if you find this video helpful, please share it, like it, and give us a subscription if you haven't yet. Also, if you're our client and you haven't liked it yet, please do.